I heard you got a gift, you can't let it die inside. He was talking shit in a party, so he died inside. It's been times we couldn't squash it, but I don't swallow my pride. She been choosing all day, I let her swallow my pride. Ricky,
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Yep, this is the Imperfect channel. This is my imperfect life, it's my imperfect ways, and I'm introducing my imperfect dog. I'm taking her for a walk. So today I'm going to talk about a few things today. I'm going to talk about personal credit, and I'm going to talk about business credit. And I'm going to tell you the two different things about personal credit and business credit, and how can you get funding, the maximum funding for each one of them. So let's get right into it. Personal credit, things you need to know about personal credit. Things I need to know is, what's my personal credit score? What's the 3 credit bureaus that my credit report to? What is my FICO score? Do you have any credit history? How many accounts you have open on your credit report? How many hard inquiries do you have, and how many credit cards do you have? All this is important, and I'm gonna tell you why it's important. Okay, what is a credit score? A credit score is a number between 300 to 850. Depending on that number, how high your number is, basically these vendors, these lenders, and these borrowers, because when you borrow money from people, they look at your credit score. They want to see, do you have any type of credit history? How many numbers of accounts you have? Are you in debt of any of these accounts that you got? They want to check your repayment history on them and other factors. So they look at your credit score from 300 to 850. And depending on how high your credit is, depending on how much money they feel comfortable lending you. So there are 3 different type of credit bureaus. It's TransUnion, then you have Equifax, and then you have Experian, and lenders also use your FICO score. When I first started out, I didn't know nothing about credit at all. I always used my money as leverage to buy things. Now I use their money to buy things and keep my money and use their money to build me more money. When you're trying to get a personal loan, lenders look at your credit history. They look at how many open accounts do you have on your credit reports, and they look at how many hard inquiries do you have also on your credit report. And they also look at your thin files. They call this thin files. If you got 0 to 6 credit cards, they call it thin files. So they want to see how many credit cards you have also. So trying to get a personal loan. So I went about it differently. When I first started, I started with Secure Credit Card through Credit Karma. And let me tell you, that changed my life. I think the deposit was like $250, but $250 is no type of money. So I just kept spending it, but I kept paying on it and paying on it too as well. So then I increased my own credit limit, because when you got a secure credit card, it's your money on the card instead of an unsecured credit card when they give you money. But before somebody give you money, they want to see what can you do with your money. So the first step is you want to start cleaning your credit first. You want to see what your payment history is. Do you have any type of payment history? Do you have any type of established credit? If you do not have nothing in your name, I'm telling you now, open up a secure credit card. So you open up a secure credit card with a deposit of like $200 to $250, and you pay that each month. You know what I'm saying? So you pay that right before it's time to pay. I'll give it like a week ahead. Pay for it a week ahead, and it's going to report on your credit history, and it's going to report on your credit report, and it's going to look good. The payment's going to look good, and then boom, you get an email. Now you have an unsecured credit card. You get good approvals for it. Like I went through Credit Karma. I went through Experian. You can download these apps, these public apps that you can download, that you can check your credit score on. You can see what offers you can have, and always check it. Always check. It's always some hidden things to learn. You might find out something that I don't even know yet. It's always some hidden things to learn. So when you starting off with a secure credit card, get you a secure credit card, like $200, $300. Hey, if you good, put $500 on there, because guess what? It's your money. I tell people, they not spending nothing. It's going right on the card, and also it's going on your credit report. So it's also building up your credit. So you do that for like 2 to 3 months. You do that for like 2 to 3 months. You got a little bit more money to play with. You increase your own credit limit. So you started from like $200 to $250. Now you got $1,000 credit limit. So when you get like $1,000 credit limit, best believe they will be coming for you. They will be sending you your email and offering you a credit card. They will be offering you a credit card with their own limits on there. Be like, hey, you need 600. Hey, you need 1,500. Hey, you need 2,500. Because when I first started off, I started off with a secure credit card through Credit Karma, the card that I'm telling you guys to go start off with. Get you a secure credit card through Credit Karma or Experience. These are the two apps that I use. My credit limit was $250. That was the deposit that I make. You're going to have to make a deposit. Get you some money from wherever you get it from and make that deposit. You can make it from $200 up to $2,000, whatever you feel like you can manage. The money is not going nowhere but on your credit card, and it's reporting to your credit. Now, with that being said, my credit limit started off at $200, yeah. But now my credit limit is over $20,000. Yeah, that's right. My credit limit, my personal credit limit is over $20,000. That's all within credit cards. It's just with their money, all their money. As long as you keep building up your stuff, if a person see how good you is with your money, they giving you money. I do encourage people to open up multiple accounts. If you can manage them, open up multiple accounts. So when they look at your credit report, they will not see that you have thin files. Okay, for instance, like I used to be in line, and the guy in front of me, he was like, try this card. Yeah, sir, this card is declined. Well, try this card. Me personally, I would have been embarrassed. That used to be my old thought. Now I have a new thought, and I know about things now. And I know that when you have different cards, you have different options. And that guy had thick files. I had one thing, and I just had currency. No, I'm not leveraging money anymore. I'm leveraging credit, and this is the way to success. What you want to do is you want to build up a good credit history with your personal credit, because what I'm about to tell you next is going to change your life forever. Once you built up a good credit history with your personal credit, you have good payments, you got good credit history, you don't have no inquiries, you don't have any things that you owe. Guess what? It's time for business credit.